Hey folks, and welcome to this video. And as we get ready for the Brazilian Grand Prix, I want to talk about one thing that happened in Mexico. I touched on it quite lightly in my race review, but it's something that's stuck with since. It's the way in which Christian Horner described his drives in qualifying as getting Tsunoda'd when Yuki went off the track in Q3 as the two Red Bulls were approaching where he was on track. And supposedly that's what cost Red Bull a front row start or a front row lockout for the Mexico City Grand Prix. And I don't know. I've just seen an article on the race by Scott Mitchell which says that Tsunoda was expecting that he would get harshly criticised for his mistake, and so didn't look at the reaction to it when fans were actually throwing their support for him after going off the track. And that's one of the things that really, I don't know what to say. On the one hand, it's sad to see that a young driver feels that way, but at the same time, the pressures on social media, you could obviously see that as well. But this kind of response, it shows a bit more of the Red Bull program, and it shows that side which, for me, is why I can't really put myself as a Red Bull fan. And part of it is also the company at large. I mean, look at the stunt that they pulled in Ukraine a few months ago where they did the drifting around a World Heritage Site. That was supposedly done without things like proper consent, for example. And the way that the F1 team itself has treated drivers, I mean, there's all these kinds of particular criticisms that you have about Helmut Marko, and an interesting take that I saw on the internet a while ago about how because Marko and the late Niki Lauda were good friends, has part of the tension gotten worse now because Lauda and Marko were able to hold back Horner and Wolff a bit more because of their sort of camaraderie, and now that's why it's flared up. I don't know. But, I mean, I'm not a fan of Christian Horner, I'm not a fan of Helmut Marko, and there have been numerous things from the past 18 months that have reaffirmed this. But in addition to that, if you just look at the demeanour by which they present themselves, you can see it. I mean, that's one of the main things that I look at. Like, Tsunoda, by his own admission, hasn't had a good season, and he said he was surprised to keep his drive for 22. But it doesn't deserve comments like that, you know? And you see in AlphaTauri Pierre Gasly as well, who really should be getting a top flight seat again at some point, sometime soon. The Red Bulls elected to keep with Perez, the first sign they had outside of Red Bull since, was it Mark Webber? And it's such a shame, because Checo, yeah, deserves a good seat. At the same time, so does Gasly, and Tsunoda, hopefully next season will be able to pick up his game a bit more. He was thrown into the deep end this season. Hopefully next season he picks it up again. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.